Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry about the background noise, it's my puppies barking probably at nothing. But today I'm just going to be doing a makeup tutorial. Trying to use like around drugstore makeup if I can. I'm pretty sure that I can do it pretty easily. I guess I probably should have my laptop so I can get prices for you guys, but I don't have it. So I'll try and tell you around the general price of what it is. But without further ado, let's just hop in right in this video. Okay, so the first thing you always should do when you're about to do your makeup is moisturize. I already have done that. You probably can't tell because I used a light moisturizer because the foundation I'm going to be using today is like moisturizing foundation. I'm going to start with primer. I'm going to, I about reached for the most expensive primer that I own. But the primer I'm going to be using for today, I don't have really cheap primers other than this one here. This is the Hard Candy Perfecting Primer. This is like a silicone based primer, and this is a line reducer and it minimizes pores for a smooth finish. This is $1. This is their travel size of it that I got at Walmart around Christmas, I think. I just bought a whole bunch of them because they had setting sprays there for $1 too, and I was going to do a video with them, but I hadn't really like gained enough confidence to start my own YouTube channel, so I just used them. I did start my YouTube channel about probably a month and a half ago, if I'm not mistaken. It could be like a month ago, maybe around a month or a month and a half ago. I think the first video that I posted was like 4 or 5 weeks ago, so probably around that general time. Okay, the next thing I have is I have so many drugstore foundations. I'm just using one of the like best ones that I own. This right here is the CoverGirl Clean and Fresh foundation, or Skin Milk, and this is the best foundation that I own. I love my Bobbi Brown one, but when we compare the prices, I like this one better. They're both around the same type of foundation. Mom, would you get Ozzy to be a little bit quieter? It's a nice foundation. Sorry about that. But like it does around the same thing as my Bobbi Brown one. Other than my Bobbi Brown one goes on just a little bit more like liquidy, which I don't really care because they're both about the same coverage, and this one's actually better, like a better shade match for me. This is in the shade 540 light. This like is kind of a, I would say a like demi kind of dewy finish to it. I don't have any other way to describe it because it's supposed to be dewy, but you can't really tell a bunch of dewiness, but it is like a, I would say kind of like a BB cream consistency, and it looks like a BB cream, and I would say the coverage is about like a BB cream. So yeah, next up I have concealer, and one of my all-time favorite concealers from the drugstore is this one. I'm pretty sure this is $4. This is the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in the shade Fair. I love this concealer. I've heard a couple of people like my age talk good about it. I haven't really seen anybody other like than a couple of kids around my age review it or even talk about it in their collection video. This is one of their older releases. I think they released this in like 2017 or 2018, if I'm not mistaken. My mom's laughing in the background, sorry, but Dad, would you please turn that down? Gosh, they're so loud. I'm just trying to film one single video and I need a half an hour for them to be quiet, but they won't. I'm gonna just put concealer all over my lips too, because why not? My lipstick will stick better when I do it, but now I'm gonna look like one of those British girls off of TikTok. Okay. It doesn't look as bad as I thought. It looks more on the pinky side, but I just did it. Sometimes when you put on concealer over your lips, if you're wearing a matte lipstick, it will like stick better. I don't know if I'm wearing a matte lipstick or even what I'm going to put on my lips today, because I'm not sure what type of look I'm going to do. I would say my most drugstore palettes that I own are probably Morphe or ColourPop. So we're gonna see where I go with the eyeshadow part. But I'm hoping that I can find some type of, you know, oh, this is a drugstore, darn it. Okay, well, next we have setting powder. I'm going to be using one of my all-time favorite drugstore setting powders. This is the Revolution Luxury Baking Powder. This makes a big mess. But so does my Airspun and practically all of my other powders. And I just ruined my brand new cover that I just put on my desk. It was $40. Now I'm about to get mad, hopefully, that it comes off with a makeup wipe. I'm just going to put this under here. I'm kind of baking with it, but I'm going to blend it kind of out better, and then just so it doesn't look so dumb. I don't like how it looks when you're baking. I feel like it looks kind of weird, but you know, that could just be me. It probably is just me. I just think it looks kind of funny, especially when I'm doing it myself. Like when I watch other people do it, I don't think much of it, but when I'm doing it myself, I just don't like how it looks. Okay, now my thing, this is just a big mess, by the way. It comes with this little sifter thing on top that you can take off. I just choose to take it off. That's like my third one of those, I think. I think I used one myself, like a whole one. And then I gave one when it was like halfway gone to my mom because she ran out of setting powder. I'm going to just lightly dust this off because I don't like to let it sit there for a long time, because I feel like it just makes my makeup like crease a lot easier, because it's like just a bunch of powder packed on your face. But that could once again just be me. But I feel like drugstore makeup sometimes performs a lot better than high-end makeup, and I'm not just saying that for the people who can't afford the high-end makeup. I can't afford it, for goodness sake. Like all of this stuff that's more on the expensive side, I've probably bought from TJ Maxx or gotten in a BoxyCharm. Here is one of my favorite bronzers. It looks muddy on camera, but I can't really like change that. But this is the Ultra Radiant bronzer by Nicole Miller New York. I don't think this even has like a different shade to it, but it tells you directions on how to use this. But I'm just doing a light layer today. I think this is pretty drugstore. I'm not sure. If not, there's another option that I really, really love. This is the Essence Matte Bronzing Eyeshadow, or not eyeshadow, matte bronzing powder. And there's also a palette that I've heard a lot of great things about. But I don't like the shade. It doesn't really fit me that well, but it's in darker skin and I have lighter skin, and it's a bit too like light and orangey for me, which is weird because it says it's for darker skin and I have pretty light skin. So, I don't know. So I'm just going to contour underneath of my jawline. See, this foundation's even a little bit too dark for me, but I like to get it so it'll match me decently in the summer and in the winter, so I don't normally go super heavy with or I don't go like super, what am I trying to say? So I don't go super heavy with it, and it normally works out. So it just looks a bit different from my neck, but that's also because my face is probably a bit more tan than my neck, but well, that happens a lot if you don't self-tan, which I don't because I'm 12 years old. But now I'm gonna get blush. I'm going to take this really detailed brush and I'm going to put it on my nose and on my chin, just so I don't get it everywhere. And then I'm going to take this one. I think this is by Ulta Beauty, if I'm not mistaken. It has no brand on it, so I think it's by Ulta Beauty. I think I got it in one of the Ulta Beauty kits. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to blush up my cheeks. This is the this is the LA Colors Just Blushing. This is in Just Natural. This is their blush. It's very pretty. They have a bunch of different shades. Another one that I really like but breaks really easy, this is the Essence Peach Me Up kind of, what am I trying to say, blush. It is a bit peachier than this one, and this one does come across a bit more natural, and this one is a little bit less pigmented than that one, and that I also like on some products. I'm going to go with my bronzer brush, kind of tone this down because it's very, very peachy for me. But yeah, I like it to be kind of more on the neutral peachy side when it comes to actually doing like blush and stuff. I like it peachy, not like a super pink color. I think I used to have one that was super pink that I'm giving to my friend because she said she doesn't mind. But I'm going in with a highlighter. This is one of the best highlighters of all freaking time. This is the Revolution Reloaded highlighter in the shade Dare to Divulge. And I'm taking a fan brush and I'm just going to do this type of thing. Some of the brushes that I've been using, you can find them on Amazon, and I think they're just like mermaid makeup brushes, if I'm not mistaken, or unicorn ones. I don't know. It's one of those two. I'm putting some down here, the chin. Then I'm going to put some on my lip, some on the tip of my nose, and then some up here. I love this color. It's like a nice pink color. Next up, I think is eyeshadow, which I'm scared for. I think I'm just going to use this one palette. I don't think I've ever actually used this one. It's broken. No. Two of the shades in here are broken. Let me kind of like... Okay. If it looks messy, like those two shades right there, that's because they both broke. And I've swatched this palette before. I don't think I've used it. I could have. I don't know. I have 54 eyeshadow palettes. Can't keep track at this moment, but here is the eyeshadow palette. I'm going to grab this brush here, and I'm just going to take the shade here. This is the shade Pink Slip, and it's just like a cool toned brown, which is weird because it's labeled Pink Slip. Before we do that, I have an eyeshadow primer that is drugstore. This is the I Heart Color Intensification by Essence. This is an eyeshadow primer. And this one is their one in the lighter shade. And I'm just doing this. I was going to use my darker one, but it's not in my drawer. So, oh, it is. It's in my concealers. Okay, that's okay. I have way more eyeshadow palettes than any other thing in my collection. Even lipsticks. I probably have like 20 lipsticks because I don't like lipstick. I will wear the same 5 lipsticks for my entire life and I will be fine. I will probably never get out of my comfort zone with lipsticks, other than yesterday I was wearing a purple lipstick that I made with an eyeshadow palette, which shows you how much I don't like to use colorful lipsticks. I like peachy ones, and I like ones that are just like very, very neutral, and I like some pinky ones depending on what type of look I'm doing, but it's not necessarily my favorite. I need to find like a way to make them like not be in the living room. I'm trying to film a video with the volume up pretty loud. But next up, I'm going to go into the Maybe Later color, which is right beside it. It's a very pinky color, and I'm going to just mix that in just like with the other shade that I just laid down on my eye, just because I want it to be more of a pinky tone, because this is kind of like a mauve palette, so why not make my eyes mauve? And I have the most wonderful eyeliner by a super drugstore brand that I bought at Family Dollar. It was like under $2, I think. I think it was like $1.50 that I bought today. It does not bleed in the lines of your hand. I don't know if it's like easy to apply yet or not. I haven't tried it, but I know that the pigmentation of it's beautiful and that it's going to be good. I think that I know that it's going to be good. Next up, I'm going to take the shade here, pass it on, and I'm just going to mix that a bit lower in my eye. Oh God. What did I do? Okay, well, why was that like that? Okay. that was crazy pigmented and I just almost ruined my whole look. That would have been bad, but I'm just going to take that and like the lower part of my crease, hoping to not get it everywhere underneath my eye. I'm gonna take a very, very fluffy brush. This is the same brush that I used to contour my nose. I know I'm using the same brushes even though I have about at least 50 eye brushes in here and eye set in there, so I probably should test out that eye set soon because I haven't tested it out other than the eyebrow brush, and it was kind of hard to use on my eyebrows, I guess. My eyebrows look filled in already because I hennaed them, but they look too cool tone to me, but I can't really find a like henna color the exact same shade as my hair. I would have to probably mix like a lot of a red henna with a brown henna and try and make it the right shade. I just feel like that's way too much work, so why not let's have some gray toned eyebrows. It doesn't necessarily matter to me. But next up, I'm taking this shade here, Bad Guy, and I'm going to pop this out on the outer part of my lid. That one shade was crazy pigmented. Be so careful. This one's really pigmented too, but that other one, I went like that and it got everywhere. So be very careful with ColourPop eyeshadow palettes because there's shades in them that are not pigmented at all, and then you'll come across the shade right beside it in the same freaking eyeshadow palette that is pigmented, and it'll practically get everywhere. So I've experienced this with a bunch of ColourPop eyeshadow palettes. I don't know if the different colors are easy to make more pigmented or what is the deal with that, but I just know that happens a lot with ColourPop palettes. I'm going to be taking this Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. This is also a wonderful concealer that I really love, and I'm just going to use this and draw a straight line down my eyelid and a little bit higher because I want a bigger eyelid or looking eyelid, because I guess that's the thing with makeup. I've seen a bunch of people do like halo eyes and they're very pretty, and then they just do this type of thing and it's just gorgeous. It's probably not gonna work for me like I hope, but you know, it'll be okay. Here I'm taking this one mod brush. I think you can buy this off Amazon for like 59 cents. And I'm going to use this to go ahead and like flatten out this concealer and then like shape it at the top. I will blend, trust me. I will blend it to the gods just to make sure that everything is blended enough and looks even. But the actual test is to see if the color goes over the same on top of a concealer, which I know that's a very hard thing to do. Like the subculture isn't good at that. Laura Lee, her palette wasn't good at that. But you know, you gotta be careful doing different types of looks with different eyeshadow palettes. They're all gonna be a different type of thing. I'm going to grab the shade Pink Slip, maybe later, and pass it on and mix them all together. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to kind of blend over here, make sure everything looks good, and I'm going to blend a little bit over top of that like little cut crease thingy majigger, the halo eye cut crease thingy. I don't even know what to call that, but sorry about my mom's ugly laugh. That was mean, but her laugh is kind of loud and obnoxious. They could go to their room, which is all the way down the hall, and listen to whatever they're watching. But their goal in life is to annoy me and make my collection, or not my collection, oh, why did I say collection? And make my YouTube videos look bad. So yeah, they did that when I was trying to film my collection video as well. That's what I was about to say, but and then it just came out as collection by itself. Okay, well now I need to like go over top of this like that with this color. Okay, that looks decently okay. I think I'm going to take the shade that was broken down here just because it's very pretty, and I'm going to use that same wet and wild brush. I'm going to wipe off whatever color is on the back of my hand. There's not much because I just used it to blend out the concealer. I'm going to take the shade Ditching You. And this is coming off a lot because it was broken. So if yours isn't this pigmented, I am sorry because it was broken and I had to repress it, and I can't really press it as hard as they press theirs in, but what are they watching? Okay, I'm just taking this. It's going all over that place with the concealer. It feels weird to put it as high as I'm putting it because I never do that. Okay, then I'm going to take the shade Tardy, which was the other shade that broke. I'm going to put it on my finger, and I'm going to tap it over top of this, just because why not? Actually, I guess I'm rubbing it over top now. Okay, then I'm taking that same brush again. This is going to be an eternity long video, but I'm hoping it's not too long. Because YouTube, whenever I try to post a video that is like, why did I just about tap that on my phone? I don't know why I did that. But they're not letting me post videos like over like 18 minutes, and it's weird. So I'm going to try and post this, and if it doesn't post, I'm going to keep on trying until it posts. Or I'm going to have to contact their contact number or something. There's this like thing, there's this one shade that's calling my name, but I know if I use it, I'm going to regret it. So put it down, Hailey, put it down. Okay, now is eyeliner. I forgot to bring eyelashes over here, so today we're not doing eyelashes. I'm kind of excited about that. Maybe I'll go grab some though. They're just legit right beside me. It's this LA Colors one. Let me show you this. Okay, so I swatched it on my hand earlier. It does not bleed. Look at this. Okay. Here is, it's jet black and it doesn't bleed. Under $2, and it feels pretty like nice and not too liquidy. The tip is not necessarily the type of tip I would like. This is, it's not gonna even tell me if it's, I don't think it's definitely a felt tip. You can tell by looking at it, but it's definitely a felt tip. Okay, if you can tell that I'm making a mess, that's because I suck at like any type of makeup. So let me like look in my mirror and do my wing. Sorry if you can't see this that well, but I cannot do a wing. Okay, this is a bit uncomfortable to use. I'm just warning you, if you don't like felt tip eyeliners, you won't like this one because this isn't even a soft felt tip eyeliner. This is pretty thick. One thing that I like about felt tip eyeliners is they don't fray over time, but anything else about them, like I just don't like the applicator. And normally I think they're thicker than the brush tip applicator ones. But one thing that's weird about these ones, I think sometimes it's like this. Okay, I'm just going to do it. But you can like pull it out, and then there's another end to it that you could put in. I thought that was weird when I first figured this out, but I guess, I don't know. You could just like flip the sides. I probably just ruined the eyeliner by touching it so much, but let's get it started back up really quick because I just like ruined its kind of thing. Okay, well that ring looks not great, but today I'm also going to be trying out a new mascara that I got at the Family Dollar. Let me see if I can get these two even. That would be a miracle because I'm not good at eyeliner. This is drying out quick. It looks like it dries down like demi-matte. I don't even know. Yep, this is drying out. It could be me because I went ahead and switched the sides. Or not switched the sides, but I like messed it up. goodness sake, product, where are you at? Okay, if you're looking for a one-time eyeliner, this might work fine. It's not worth it, I don't think. It's not even worth the $150 that I think I paid for it. Look at that one. Well, let's flip it over, because I guess that's what I'm going to try and do and see if it does anything. Okay, I went ahead and I flipped the sides. I think they're watching like a Steve Harvey television show, because I heard my brother ask them. Yep, it sounds like Steve Harvey to me. Okay, those aren't even because this one's not long enough, I don't think. So let's try and do it in my phone, because we're smart. No, oh my god. Hailey, why did you do that? Okay, let's not mess with it anymore. Let's just leave it at that, even though it looks hard. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Okay, next up, we have to curl our eyelashes. I actually have a couple of, actually most of mine are drugstore, my mascaras, because I feel like you can only keep mascaras for a certain period of time. I spent a bunch of money on one of them. I'm sorry if this looks disgusting. It's because it is. Because you're practically grabbing your eyelashes with something that's just going to make them longer. And then, ow. I can't close my eye because you can't. Next, I think I'm gonna try this one. This is a different, I already have this one here, but this one is like a different applicator. This one is like better for your bottom eyelashes. Oh my god, a piece of my hair is in that. Ew. But yeah, I have had this one for probably too long. But I like how this applicator looks better, and I really want to try it out. So let me actually get my mirror out so I don't stab myself in the eye. Okay, this actually looks really pretty. And I don't have long eyelashes, so we can't like, I can see my eyelashes, like, and this is a pretty thick eyeliner wing. Let me, and then my hamster decides to make a commotion when it's like, I think it's like 6 right now, but he's moving around. Normally he doesn't get up to like 8. What are my parents doing? Okay. I should still probably put eyelashes on, but I am okay with how this looks. Let's fill in my eyebrows really quick, just like some sprouse areas I think could use some filling in, like down here. Okay, as I'm looking at my eye look close up, I think it looks decently okay. Okay, next we have lips. Oh no, I forgot to do lower lash line mascara. I'm gonna use that other mascara that I was talking about that's good for your lower lashes. This is the Maybelline Colossal Lash Volume Express. Yeah. See what I mean? It's a great mascara. I'm gonna go on vacation in like I think October, and I'm really excited, but I'm gonna have to bring some makeup stuff, so I might only be able to do like 2 videos. I'm gonna be there for a week, which probably during the school year I probably won't do, like I'll probably do like 1 video a week. my 3 subscribers. Yeah. But this looks decently okay. I like how this looks. I think it looks like nice and feathered out. Let's do a white eyeliner. I have this Wet n Wild one that doesn't have a lid for some mysterious reason. I'm kidding. I lost it. That's probably pretty obvious because I'm great at losing things. I've probably lost at least 30 makeup items in the past 2 years. So none of them being palettes. Some of them being some single eyeshadows because I used to have like, I used to have like 10, but I never would use them. So I think I like brought them to my kitchen one time and just left them in there for no reason. I don't know what I was gonna do with them, but I think someone must have thrown them away. Okay, I need to focus to this, so I can't even talk, but give me like 2 seconds. Because I probably will end up stabbing my eye out if I don't have silence when I'm trying to do that. Okay, next up we have the lips. I have a new lip liner I was going to try out. So I can grab it. My dog's so freaking annoying. Okay, this is the LA Colors lip liner pencil. It looks like this color. Here, I'll swatch it on my hand for you. It's right here, horrible swatch, but okay, I gotta like line my lips. Okay, there we go. I don't want it to be too like thick. Sorry, I just like slipped on my chair because my chair is like a leather chair. It's kind of annoying, but yes. Okay, next thing, if I can. There we go. Okay, I'm going to be using this lipstick. This is the ABH Peachy lipstick. They're matte liquid lipstick in the shade Peachy. And I'm just going to put this on my lips. They're talking to my dog. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something, like a makeup product. Probably lashes. I've been doing lashes for the last couple of like tutorials and things that I've done. But let's top this off with a bit of a gloss. Oh, what gloss do I want to use? Oh my gosh, my dog is so annoying. The noises that she makes. Okay, I got this in an Ipsy a while back. This is the Billy and Urgent, I think is what it's called, lip gloss. I never used this before. Oh, maybe I have. It looks like I used it once with this lipstick. But let's go ahead and top this lipstick off with it. I didn't think I used this. But you know, every day I'm surprised by the stuff that I've used and the stuff that I have not used. Okay. So here is practically the final product. I know you can't see my eyelashes. They are short. And I just got an eyelash in my eyeball. But I'm going to act like it's not there so I can film my outro. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is the overall look that I created. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you would like to, please subscribe and have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.